This cop thought knowing your rights means there's something wrong with you.
You have no ID on?
I only provide ID when I've committed a crime. I haven't committed any crimes, so I don't provide ID.
Oh, are you on any medication?
You're not educating me because you're incorrect. You are incorrect.
So what is the Fourth Amendment?
This is what happens when dumb cops get a long overdue lesson in lady law from smart citizens. It all started when this citizen with a camera was stopped by security in a public library.
Who are you, sir?
I am the security in the library.
You're the security of the library?
Yeah.
And your company that you work for?
Township.
You work for the government?
The township.
The township?
Yeah.
And your name?
I just asked you a question. Just answer me because I'm here every day. First time I see any recording in the library.
Oh, no. No concern.
The director don't tell me anything. The director don't tell me anything. Somebody's going to hear. He's going to recording something. Oh, that's okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I'm just recording. Just taking pictures in the library, in the public library. That's it.
The director is no?
The director? No.
Yeah.
I don't know who the director is, no.
You just come in recording?
Yeah. I don't know who the director is.
Who are you?
I'm an independent journalist.
Well, you need the approval of the director. You just come in and just come in like this and
Why would
recording the library.
Why would I need? Why would
I know you're an independent journalist, but they should know. Okay, independent journalist, strategy, whatever name of the media coming here today. You're gonna, for such purpose, they're gonna come here. They're gonna recording. They might interview people.
Now let me ask you a question. So there's cameras in this library, right? You were just looking at them on the screen, correct? There's cameras here. So. Did you ask my permission?
I asked.
But listen, did you ask my permission to record me in the library?
I don't record you. I don't.
There's
record.
cameras here, so I'm being recorded, right?
This is security library. There's camera outside, inside. Anywhere you go.
But I'm being recorded.
Even your building.
Yeah.
You say you're a journalist, right?
Yeah.
Even your building, where you located, you got camera.
That's my point. Everywhere has cameras, so just one more shouldn't hurt anything. This is a public building. This is a public building, sir.
What is your name?
Oh, I'm not going to give my name. I don't want to give my name.
Obviously, the management didn't like that someone was recording, even though it is a public place. And just like that, cops were involved. And you won't imagine how ignorant these cops are.
Looks like the Irvington Police Department has arrived.
Hey.
Hey, how you guys doing today?
How you doing?
Good.
All is well?
I'm sorry?
All is well?
All's well. Can I just get your name and badge numbers, please?
Sure. What's going on?
Can I just get your name and badge numbers, please?
Sure. I'll write it down for you. You need us for anything here?
I'm just filming in the library here.
Inside? I don't think they're allowed.
Yeah, it's a public place. I'm allowed to film in the library. It's a public place.
They have a policy. You want me to get it
But
for you?
their policy doesn't trump the rights of the United States Constitution. I have a freedom of press. I'm an independent journalist. I'm not bothering anybody. I'm just gathering. But it doesn't. You don't need credentials, sir. We all have freedom of press. It's a right granted to us in the First Amendment.
See, once you cross this line and we have a policy, you can't do it. You did it anyway.
But that policy is in direct violation of the United States Constitution, something that these officers swore an oath to uphold. I'm not doing anything. I'm not breaking the law. I have a right to be in a public library. How are you going to?
You have a right to it, but you're violating the rules and regulations of the library. You do not have that right.
I'm not violating any. It's
policies. There's no photograph.
If you had a policy that said that there was no people with long hair allowed, right? Would that policy be accepted? No, right? Just because you write it down on a paper doesn't mean it's acceptable. You can't exclude people from the library.
You have a policy, and that's not allowed. And I explained it to you.
Well, I have a right to be I have a right to be there.
You can't come back to the library.
Okay, but they don't want you in there.
So are you formally trespassing me from the library?
Because
that would be a violation. That would be a violation of my rights.
Do you have your ID?
No.
You have no ID on you?
I only provide ID when I've committed a crime. I haven't committed any crimes, so I don't provide ID.
And that's when the cops lost all sense of boundaries and implied something very inappropriate.
Oh, are you on any medication?
Medication?
Yes. Do you take any medicine for anything?
Do you?
No, I'm asking you a question.
Do you take any medication for anything, ma'am?
No.
Okay.
Do you take any medicine for anything, sir?
Ma'am, can you just identify yourself for me?
Yes, and I'm gonna have to ask you to leave because you're just standing here and you're obstructing. You can't stand in front of the doorway.
I'm not trying to stand in front of the door. I came out here to speak with you. I'm trying to gather the rest of my content for my story I'm working on in this library.
What story are you working on, sir?
A news story for the library.
Well, can
Freedom
I
of
see
press.
your ID?
No, haven't committed a crime, ma'am. Why would you need to see my ID? You need reasonable articulable suspicion that I've committed a crime to see my ID.
Okay,
Can I ask for a supervisor?
Yes, you said you're here on.
Can we call a supervisor?
Okay, you said you're conducting
Lawful business, constitutionally protected business.
Okay, and
I'm not doing anything wrong.
you
I'm not
can
creating
show
a
me that
disturbance.
'cause you are on township property.
Public
and I'm a-
property.
This is township property.
Public property. Correct. Public
Okay.
property.
And I'm also a township employee.
Correct.
So that's why I'm here to address the issue.
I don't have an issue with anybody. I don't have an issue.
I'm telling you.
He has an issue, and he's trying to kick me out of a library that I have a right to be in. I'm not doing anything wrong.
But the policy is that you can't come in there filming like that.
But the policy, first of all, no one's even showed me a policy. First of all, and then second of all, even if that was a policy, if there was a policy against women coming into the library, would you enforce that policy, ma'am?
But you're not. I'm just.
But would you still say, well, sir, it's the policy. You know, men aren't allowed in the library, so we're gonna have to tell you to leave the library. Would you still enforce that?
Not the case.
It is the case, man, because it's the same thing. Because now you're trying to make my freedom of press.
You can't come into the library.
He's trying to say that I can't come into the library while I'm conducting with this. I'm a journalist. I have freedom of press. You have freedom of press. Everybody has freedom of press in this country. I'm not doing anything wrong.
The policy simply states that he can come in, but his photoing, no, it can't be done in the library.
They're taking photos of me when I go into the library. You know why? Because it's a public library. They have the right to film me in public. There's no reasonable expectation of privacy. And maybe if we call a supervisor, we can come to an understanding. Can you call a supervisor?
Do more expectation of whatever it is the police department.
The detective here was given multiple chances to call the supervisor, and the cameraman even explained the situation multiple times, but it's almost as if she just didn't want to listen. There were amazing parallels and examples given, and yet she just wouldn't listen. And better yet, she didn't even call the supervisor.
You called the police department.
Yes, I did.
You did, not me.
Yes, I did.
I didn't. They shouldn't even be
Because you
here.
wouldn't leave.
They shouldn't even be here.
You wouldn't leave.
You have no authority to kick me out of a public library, sir.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
I'm in charge of this library.
Sir, you're not the owner of this library. The people own this library.
Where do you live?
The taxpayers
Where do you live?
of Irvington pay.
Where do you live?
It doesn't matter.
Yes, it does. You said taxpayer of Irvington. Where do you live?
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, sir.
That condescending attitude is that.
What condescending attitude? So you came up to me, turn off your camera.
Yes.
You have no right. What if I came up to you and said, do a backflip?
Because they had already said to you couldn't do it.
You're a
this
grown
time.
man just like I'm a grown man. Don't tell another grown man what to do.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
It doesn't, and then you call the police, like what? So they can arrest me for what?
To ask you to leave.
Well, sir, you're opening up your city to a civil litigation by keeping me and violating my constitutional rights. You should consult with somebody.
I'm saying you can't come into the library.
Exactly.
And film me. That's what I'm saying.
Exactly. Which is a violation of my constitutional rights and could get your city into some civil litigation, sir.
I know you can spell, read, and write. I can tell by the way you keep saying what you're saying, but
where's the policy? You want to grab it for me?
I have the policy.
Can you grab it for me?
No.
So you're not going to even show me the policy?
Because you wouldn't allow me to do anything with
you. You didn't offer to show me the policy. Sir, you didn't even offer to show me the policy.
I'm not going any further with you. That's why I called the police, so I don't have to go any further with you.
I'm just trying to ask for the policy. I don't think that's an unreasonable request.
He's not allowed back in the library.
You have no authority. You have no authority.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. If somebody is breaking the law, creating a disturbance, loitering, things of that nature, then you have authority to remove people. Okay, you have no authority.
You're not allowed back in the library.
Okay. No problem. So if I go back in the library, you're going to arrest me, officer? You're not giving me a name, so I just want to get it. Frazier.
Detective Frazier.
Okay, well, relax.
Okay.
Relax.
Give me a second.
Relax. And your name, sir?
Officer DeMarc, number 544.
DeMarc 544? Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Is there a supervisor en route?
I believe the detective called for a supervisor, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Talk to whoever you'd like to talk to.
How you doing today, Sergeant?
How are you, sir?
I'm doing well.
Finally, the supervisor joins the scene.
Could be better.
What's going on? Let me talk to my officers first.
Okay, can I just get your name and badge number, please?
Sergeant Jason Gonzalez, 295.
Okay, thank you, sir.
No.
Appreciate that.
What's going on, sir?
Hi, sir. I'm an independent journalist. I'm working on a story on the Irvington Public Library and as well as the municipal building. I was just in City Hall. Not harassing anybody, not following anybody, not, causing a disturbance in any way, just getting the architecture of the building, exercising my freedom of press right. This gentleman told me to, the library director here, Mr. Brown, he had told me that, I can't film, that it's against the policy. I looked up the policy online. It doesn't have any mention of filming in public. And what I'm trying to explain to him is that even if there was a policy against filming in public, it is public. Nobody has an expectation of privacy. There's a camera right above your head over here. There's cameras all inside. No one asked me for my permission to film me because it's public. They don't need it. And I'm a journalist. I'm exercising my freedom of press right. That's all I'm doing. And I'm just trying to be reasonable here.
I understand,
but,
and I appreciate that.
And I just also want to make a comment. When your Detective Frazier came up on the scene, she tried to escalate the situation. She wouldn't identify herself, even asking me. I'm talking to her like I'm talking to you, Sergeant. And she's like, "Are you on medication?" Like, to demean me, sir. To demean me, asking me if I'm on any sort of medication. Wouldn't identify herself. And when she did, she yelled it at me. Very unprofessional by her. And I just want to conduct my business.
I understand. So can I just show you a policy that maybe you didn't see and it was handed to me?
I will look at the policy, but I just want to ask you a question. Are you policy enforcement or are you law enforcement?
Well,
Now look at how the difference in ranks is reflected between the detective and the sergeant. Detective Fraser had that better than thou attitude from the get-go, but the senior is the polar opposite. Now that is what we call a good cop. His juniors could learn a lesson or two from him.
is for the public library. If they have this policy, okay, you do have to obey it, okay? And it says here, if I'll just show you.
Yeah, I'll look at it.
Photographs shall not be taken on library premises without the permission of the library administration and the permission of all library users to be photographed. So it says without the permission. So what I'm trying to say is if you're trying to do something, it could have been as easy as telling him what you're trying to do, and maybe that agreement could have been made.
I told him I was a journalist working on a story.
No, permission before you start recording. You know what I'm trying to say?
But I have a right to record in public, sir.
Well, but you
that policy is unconstitutional. It doesn't matter.
Well,
I have a right to record.
I understand.
If there was a policy that said that there's no men allowed with hats, or if there was no African Americans allowed, there was policies at one time in this country that African Americans can't come into buildings, correct?
Sir,
Did that make it right?
But what I'm trying to say is that they have this policy and they have to uphold that. And we come to help them. If all it is an agreement, if you guys agree at maybe a later time, maybe that's something you could to agree to. Because if you're just doing something for the structure of the building or something like that, it seems harmless.
Yeah.
Right, and that's something that easily maybe you could just talk to him concerning that matter, and maybe a date could be addressed to be set.
The problem,
to do that.
The problem is, Sergeant, is that I'm not going to allow my rights to be violated and to be given a date on when I can enter in a publicly government-funded library.
I understand, but there's other people in here.
And they're being recorded. They're being recorded already.
I understand. This is their policy, and you have to uphold by their policy.
Okay, so I mean, I see we're not going to agree, but I'm just going to ask you: if I go back in the library with my camera, are you going to arrest me for trespassing? Are you trespassing me from the library?
I'm telling you that they have this policy. I already seek legal advice. If they have it written, then you have to obey it. This is a public library.
Okay, so okay. I want you to trespass me formally so I can take it up in the court. I can't take it up. I can't take it up into the court.
It doesn't have to come to that.
I want to be trespassed from the library. You're saying so I can't come in the library. That's what you're saying.
Sir, I don't want you to be at fault of anything. That's not what we're here for. We're here to make sure that everybody is at peace and everything and the law is abided by.
This is not the law, sir. That is not the law.
I understand what you're doing.
That is not the law.
Why would you?
I'm here to
ask him permission, because all it says is to ask permission.
I don't need to, sir. That's my issue. I don't need to.
You want to though?
But
because it's written.
I understand that it's an unconstitutional policy. Just like when African Americans or minorities were kept out of buildings, that was an unconstitutional policy, and people challenged that policy. I'm challenging the policy as a journalist of entering in a publicly funded building and taking pictures and exercising my First Amendment right. That's all I'm doing here.
Do you have anything to say that you're a journalist?
We have freedom of press. So what that means is that anybody can be a journalist. You can be a journalist. Anybody can be a journalist.
What is it that you're trying to record in here, sir?
I'm trying to record the building, inside the building. I'm not following anybody. I'm not harassing.
Did you get
no,
what you wanted?
because he told me to leave. He told me to leave the building.
Listen.
I'm listening.
Listen. It doesn't have to be, sir. Can I ask you this? This is just to get this out of the way. If he set up a date, because he's saying that he's a journalist and that he wants to record the inside structure of the building, would that be something that would be willing to do? It says your permission. So I'm asking permission.
If he called and made a request to come in like that, and we give him a day he can come in, there's no public people here, yes.
It doesn't.
So is that like?
No, sir. I understand. Listen. I get it. I get what you're trying to do. I get what you're trying to do, and I get you're trying to be peacekeeper here. Yes, you're a professional peacekeeper, and I respect that.
Okay.
And I respect the way you came up to me. Like I said, I don't respect the way Frazier came up to me.
Okay.
But that being said, sir, I would just say that I cannot allow somebody to dictate when I exercise my rights. So it's either I'm going to record in the publicly accessible library, or you're going to trespass me from the library.
Well, you're not trespassing right now.
This is kind of a stalemate. However, it could be argued that the cameraman might be stretching things a little here. The problem we're highlighting in this case is neither the library having an issue with the camera because they have their policies to uphold, nor the cameraman trying to record because he has his fundamental rights. The issue at hand is the attitude of the police officers who think they are above everyone else. Detective Fraser could have de-escalated if she had tried. Instead, she chose to instigate, and that's the highlight of this case. The attitude made things worse for everyone involved: the library management, the supervisor, and obviously the cameraman. And that's exactly what the police should not have. Obviously, the cameraman could have also let this go and gone home, but he's within his rights to do what he intended to do from the beginning, hence the stalemate. And this is where good cops show up. Kudos to the sergeant here for doing his best to mitigate the tension, which was Detective Fraser's job in the first place.
It doesn't have to come to this, okay? It does not.
I don't want it to come to this, sir, but I need to have the precedent. I need to have the precedent to take it to court.
Give me 1 second, okay? And I'll give you an answer.
I need to sue the city.
Do you understand? I'm going to again talk to you concerning this. Is there any way, because we are not here for you, we're here just to uphold. They're saying that they have this policy, okay? And the policy is, which I read to you, okay, that photographs shall not be taken on library premises without the permission of the library administration. He already said that could set up a time for you to do exactly what you want to do, okay? Are you willing to do that? I mean,
sir, I would. You said you're here to uphold the policy, and I understand that's what you're trying to do here, and that's why we have 4 police officers here, which is completely unnecessary. But let me finish. Your duty is to uphold the United States Constitution. I have a right of freedom of press in this country. We all do. We have the right to film government officials in the course of their duties. We have the right to film in publicly accessible areas. That's all I'm doing here. I don't want to have to ask another man or a woman, for permission to conduct something that I have the right to do.
Can I ask you a question?
I would have been done by now.
How long would it be to take you to do what you have to do?
Not long. I would have been done. I would have been done.
Listen, I'm trying.
I can't give you a specific time, but I wouldn't. The library is only so big. I can only get so many pictures of the library, right?
If I ask him if he could give permission to you now, would you be able to do it and get up?
I mean, I don't need his permission. Either way, I'm gonna, like I said, either way, I'm gonna go. Listen, I'm gonna go in there, whether you're gonna trespass me or not.
But listen, I'm not trying, sir. If you could see what I'm trying to do here, I'm just trying to make a peaceful agreement between everybody, so nothing could happen. That's not what
I hope
I'm
nothing
here
happens.
for.
Okay,
That's
great.
Not what I'm here for.
Okay, good.
Can I ask you how long it would take?
I don't know how long it would take. I wanted to take pictures and video of the library inside. I don't know exactly. I couldn't tell you. I don't want to lie to you.
Okay, no problem. And what is it that you're going to take photos and pictures of?
The library inside.
No, I know of what? Of what? Just the library, like structure? Or
yeah, the structure inside and just all the publicly accessible areas. And it's for a story that I'm working on.
Okay, all right. Mm-hmm. Okay. Sir, if we were to go inside with you and you finish what you have to do.
It's a public space. You can do whatever you want. I said you can. You didn't hear me.
Okay. No, but will you be taking? You won't be taking photographs of the patrons, just like.
That's not my intention.
Okay.
If I happen to catch, it's not my intention to film anybody.
Okay. All right.
That's not my intention.
But you do understand what I'm saying, though, or no?
Yeah, I'm not going to intentionally film anybody. I'm just filming in public. That's all I'm doing.
Are you taking pictures or?
I'm taking video and pictures, both of them.
Okay. Would it take more than 30 minutes?
Probably not. I wouldn't think that.
Because he's, you know, we're just trying to make a peaceful.
And I can respect that.
Okay, I appreciate you appreciating.
I can
that.
respect. I've been reasonable. I've been waiting outside.
Absolutely, 100%. 100%.
I mean, no one ordered me to. No one's telling me that they're going to arrest me if I leave. So I don't have to. But I'm trying to make a peaceful situation.
I've been here too, right? And
yeah.
You can see that I'm a peaceful person.
I
right?
do
That's
see
all
that, and I appreciate that.
And of course, there are people like the detective and the manager who can't respect people and let things end peacefully.
If we just go inside real quick, no. Look, if we're inside with him, can he finish what he has to do? No.
You see the difference between somebody who's trying to be reasonable and somebody who's not trying to be reasonable?
And we've been here for what, 2 hours?
Because of you, I would have been done.
You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, we've already told him, okay, you have to leave the library. Now what am I going to do? Come back on that to appease him? No, he can't come in this library.
Okay, so I'm gonna come in. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna come in the library, and then they're gonna have to They're gonna have to say that I'm trespassed from the library, and then I'm gonna sue the city of Irvington. Okay?
Sir, hold on.
Tell me.
Just relax.
Tell me I'm not allowed to be in the library, and I'll leave.
Sir.
I'm not going to. Oh no, because he's not being reasonable. I've been reasonable enough.
Can we talk to you outside?
Enough of the.
Don't. Listen,
I'm going in a public library. That's it.
I understand, but
that's all I'm doing.
They have policy. That's the only thing.
So trespass me from the library, and I will leave.
But what I'm trying to tell you is there is a verbiage here that we could.
It's an unconstitutional policy,
sir. There's a verbiage in here that we could make everything work, and that's what I'm trying to do here.
I understand that, but he's not complying with that.
Just step outside.
He's not complying. He's not complying with that.
Please, just step outside for a second so we could talk. That's all.
All right. I'm just. It's just becoming annoying. It's becoming annoying at this point.
Can I ask you something?
I just want to go take my pictures. Go ahead.
Can you go to another library?
No, I want to go to this library. I want to go to this one. Yeah, I'm working on the story of the city of Irvington. This is the Irvington Public Library. I was in City Hall. No one gave me a problem about filming in City Hall. I did the same thing in City Hall. No one gave me a problem. Sir, I can get the camera footage from this library. It's public record. You're being unreasonable. If I did a request for this footage, I can get it and watch people all day long. It's public record.
Well, then you'd have to go do an Oprah and get it. But you're not going to get it from me.
I don't want to get it from you. I want to get it from my own camera that I have a right to do. That's all.
No.
Yes, I do. We'll let the court work it out then, sir.
Go to court.
I will. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna back down. I'm not gonna back down from my position. I'm not gonna allow my rights to be violated, sir.
I'm not violating your rights.
I know you're not.
I'm just asking you.
And I appreciate that.
To come to a conclusion.
Oh, excuse me. I just don't want to.
No, I understand that, and that's good. Yeah, I'm just trying to come to a conclusion. Okay, but I think it's reasonable.
I said that you could come in with me. I said I have no problem with you following me around.
Can I ask you a question? Do you not find it reasonable that he'll set up a date where there's no patrons inside and you could record?
Because they're on camera. I don't think it's reasonable, no, sir. Because they're already on camera, sir. They're on camera right now. What gives him the right to film patrons and not me? I get it. And listen, sir, Sergeant Gonzalez, I really appreciate you. Right. I want you to know that I appreciate you. You've been trying to de-escalate the situation since you got here, and I truly appreciate you. I have nothing but respect for officers like you, but again, I cannot allow my rights to be violated. If you would, like I said, if he wants to trespass me, an official trespass from the library, I don't break the law, sir. So if I'm officially trespassed from the library, I will take that trespass, contact my lawyer, and sue the city. I was just in City Hall filming all throughout City Hall. No one gave me a problem. There's no difference. Why was I allowed? Yes, they knew I was filming. I talked to the business administrator, Malik, Mr. Malik. He had no issue. He had no issue with me filming inside it because it's a publicly accessible area. What he did was he had an officer, a detective, follow me around the building, and I filmed like that for security, and that was no problem with me. I'm reasonable. As long as you're not preventing me from doing what I have a right to do, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to me. I think it's a waste of resource to have cops following me around. But if that's what you want to do,
well, you're out here, and you're free to go at any time you want.
I understand that.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not. You're free to go.
I understand that.
So
I understand.
1 second. Okay?
No problem.
And their egos do end, because folks, your rights are above policies in such situations, and this smart citizen knew that. It was contradicting egos that made things difficult more than anything else, be it the management or the irate cop. And once again, big ups to the sergeant for actually diffusing the situation like he should have, and for going above and beyond to come to a conclusion. In the end, he was allowed to go in and record, but that leaves us with the question, is it the rules that stop people from exercising their rights, or is it the people who are in a position of power, as we saw the manager and the detective?
Okay, thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
They close at 9. I know we talked about how long it would take. If you could just take care of your business, because there are people.
Oh, I'll be long gone.
Listen, if we could just, you know what I'm trying to say? I appreciate you.
Gonzalez, I appreciate you.
All right, sir. You have a good day. Okay?
You too.
I got permission for you, by the way. Have a good day, sir.
You too. Don't need permission, but okay.
But it seems this memo didn't reach Kansas City officers, who stopped another man. Little did they know, the cops can't bully him.
We go. All right.
Hello.
How you doing?
Yeah, how about yourself?
I'm okay.
What you doing right now?
Just recording.
Is there a reason for recording?
I got a camera.
They're just concerned because apparently individual matching your description has been doing this a lot at NASB locations.
Okay, you got your name and badge number, sir?
Officer Savage, Grandview Police Department, badge number 0315.
Thank you so much for being professional. Yes, sir. I'm just recording. I didn't even speak to nobody.
I know, but they see you out here and they're concerned that you're possibly casing the place.
Say that one more time.
Casing the place.
I'd rather roll a joint than case one.
Okay, no, I get that.
Yeah.
So is it like for a YouTube website, or is it just recording just because you want to situation?
I'm just recording. It's almost like one of the first actual real days of fall.
Okay.
The temperature didn't drop. Well, yesterday I guess was. The temperature was down. Actually, on Halloween. It just didn't feel that bad.
Is there a reason you're doing this building?
I was actually just walking all the way around.
Just walking all the way around?
Yeah.
This building, or just walking around?
Just around the whole area. Is that fine?
That's fine. They're just concerned, so we're out here just talking to you.
Well, I have no ill intent, nothing like that, nothing nefarious going on. Just recording.
Like I said, is it for like a website that you got, or just because you like to? You have video editor or something?
I just got this camera. It's pretty cool. I like it. I'm just trying to see what the footage look like. Next, I'm giving you a body camera. What kind is that?
This is a Motorola one, WatchGuard.
Okay.
So they had WatchGuard, and then WatchGuard got bought out by Motorola. So now that we got newer cameras, so when I activate that one, I also activate that one.
Okay. Is that like a level 4 vest? Or is that a 3?
I don't know.
Okay.
It stops bullets at some point.
Okay.
So apparently he's just out here recording the fine scenery.
Yeah. Can I get your name and badge number as well, sir?
Yeah, if you want, it's Bailey 0198.
Thank you so much for being professional.
You doing all right today?
I'm out there just hanging around. It ain't as cold as I thought it would be with the temperature dropping down.
Yeah.
How did daylight saving affect you guys?
I wasn't working, so.
Yeah.
Usually the guys are working, they got to work an extra hour.
Yeah, because I caught myself just waking up in the middle of the night and I didn't know why. And then when I got on the internet, you know, I'm like, oh, okay, that's what's going on. Okay, daylight savings. So, yeah, the extra hour of sleep, I guess it felt good, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Some things that people be having issues answering. Who can I answer the question to?
I can answer.
You want to say?
Well, anything I can answer, I will.
I mean, I think you can. What's 550 divided by 2?
Oh, it's gonna take me a minute.
How
550 would be 275, I think.
Okay. Hey, come on, hey.
Is that right?
You probably the second. Yeah, probably the second officer I think that was able to get that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's cool.
Why is that a significant thing? Hey, you just do that, or what?
Yeah. Yeah.
It all started very nicely, making jokes. Even though the cop got the answer wrong, it was still a rather wholesome moment. But if you know how these videos usually go, you know things won't be this peaceful for long.
Have you been doing this at other NASB locations, or this is like the first time you've been over here?
What you mean?
Because they talk to each other, right? All the NASB ones talk to each other. Apparently they said that, and like I said before, individual matching your description's been doing this a few times. Is it like, do you like the NASB structures or something like that?
My description?
Yeah.
What description they give?
Sombrero style hat, black male, gray sweats, gray sweater with a camera.
You agree with that?
That's what we were told.
Yeah. Banks.
Yeah, that's how it was dispatched.
Man, I come in peace, man. No ill intent. I'm actually, I mean, if they would have came and talked to me, they would have seen I'm pretty like a real chill, cool guy. I could have told them like, hey, I'm just.
They get nervous, you know.
Let me ask you this though, and you guys are officers. What can you see?
You can see points of egress, exits, possible weak points, glass, stuff like that.
What you used to do in your what you used to do? I didn't see that. He said he sees nothing, but you saw.
Building to me.
I used to be a Marine, so.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, I salute you twice then, man. But for somebody's not, I mean, I'm not aware of those kind of things, man. Like I didn't see nothing, and the same thing you saw what I saw.
Well, I mean,
windows is tinted, man, and I'm on a public street.
Yeah,
like
you are, yeah. We just came and talked to because they're worried. All we can say, hey, we went and talked to him. He's just doing this.
think about it this way, right? There's what, like 8 billion people in the world, right? How many people are standing out here videotaping?
Not somebody's gonna do something nefarious. Not somebody that's gonna do nothing nefarious. It's 2024, man. Everybody has a camera.
Oh, that's true.
Right when you walk out your house, you on camera for the whole
that's
day.
True, but I'm just saying, if it strikes somebody as odd.
I mean, it's okay. I totally understand that now. Nothing against that. I'd just be kind of curious, like what did they say?
Disagree with you.
Which one of you guys are a good speller? Who's a good speller?
Oh, hell no.
Not like basic words, nothing like a hard word.
More trivia for you or what?
Can you spell forwards, backwards? You can even use your notepad. You can even use your notepad.
Forwards is SDRAWROS.
You can even use your notepad.
He just did it.
What he saying?
He did. 1019. He just did it.
I did not hear him.
It would be forwards would be SDRAWROS. Right?
You want me to tell you?
Yeah.
That wasn't correct.
No? Were you supposed to spell forwards and backwards? There's probably not a right answer.
Give me some, man. It was the right answer. You got it on second or on the second. You didn't do it, but you said it. Yeah, you guys.
Yeah, it was gonna be.
Hey, where is something good to get somewhere, something to eat?
What are you in the mood for?
Something local.
Local?
Oh, local. TJ's Cafe.
TJ's is a local.
It's pretty good.
El Alteño.
El Alteño is a real good spot if you like Mexican food.
I
up on Main
love
Street.
Mexican food, and it's
The
authentic.
orange building, bright orange building. Oh yeah, it's real.
Is it
good.
right there on Main on that Circle Drive? Okay. And where you guys police station at?
Well, normally it's at 1200 Main Street, but we're working out of the View right now.
The who?
3,500 buyers. It's a community center.
It's community center.
Yeah, they've renovated the city hall and police station up here, and they're about done with it.
So that is you guys' police station? It's the city hall and police station connected?
City hall's up top. We're at the bottom.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're in the basement.
And you guys are some cool guys. Also, you a sarge?
Well, no, corporal.
Okay. Well, where do that fall in the ranks? How do the ranks
Right
go?
between patrolman and sergeant.
Okay, moving up in the ranks.
When the sergeant's out, he's in charge.
Yeah.
Okay. And how long y'all been on the force?
17 years.
Okay. You look young. I wouldn't have guessed it.
Well,
if you don't mind me putting you on the spot, how old are you?
42.
You 42?
Yeah.
What's your favorite number, 1 through 10? What come to mind?
3.
3?
Yeah.
If you was born 3 years ago from today, how old would you be?
Oh shit.
Why is he asking you so much questions? It's like a sobriety test.
We kind of just fell right into it.
39.
Okay.
There, did it again. 3 in a row.
They wasn't right.
No? You stay around here or what, man?
What do you mean?
You stay around, where you live at? Are you from Grandview?
I'm from Earth.
Earth?
Yeah, from this planet.
Likewise.
Yeah, where you from?
Earth.
Okay. Hey, see, look at y'all. Y'all pretty cool, man. I like y'all. Yeah, so man, I'm not gonna be long, you know, just gonna be out here getting a couple shots.
Okay.
The cameraman is a master at what he does. He's diffusing the situation with humor, breaking the tension, and also letting the cops know he's not a threat. But what does he get in return?
Just to document who we talked to. Because here's the thing, right? Legally, constitutional rights. We have detained you for a little bit, so we need to make a real quick record.
So hold on. This was good. So you just illegally detained me?
I didn't say that.
You just said you detained me.
Yeah. It's not illegal.
For what crime?
We got a call out here. It's a police call.
That's okay, you getting a call, but now you just said you detained me. To detain somebody, you need reasonable, articulable suspicion of a crime. So what crime did you detain me for?
we've already explained why we're here.
You just said
I'm
you
just
got to
going to
call.
document your name and date of birth that said that we
Okay,
talked to you.
okay. I don't have to get my ID.
Yeah, you do.
No, I do. Let's get a supervisor out here. Let's get a captain out here, sir.
All right, well, the captain ain't going to come out for this.
He's going to come
you're-
out for this, sir.
No,
Yes,
he will not.
Yes, he is,
So,
buddy.
well, let me explain
Yes,
to
he
you.
is,
Let me
buddy.
explain to you.
I was going to see how much you was going to trample on my rights. Now, you guys looked good for a second.
No,
but now you're trying
we're
to
not
trample.
trampling on any
Well,
rights.
I'm in public
Yes,
doing
you
nothing
are.
nefarious.
Okay.
And you just walk
But
up and ask me for my ID.
Except that we got a police call for service.
That's
out
fine.
here.
That's fine. You can do
The
that.
caller articulated
Okay.
who you are, what you were doing as
No
far as your
crime.
physical description.
No crime.
Okay. Based on that suspicious call for service,
Is suspicious a misdemeanor or a felony?
Suspicious
It's
act.
neither.
Suspicious
Come on,
act.
y'all looked like some good guys. Y'all just
Here,
flipped the
hold on,
script.
Hold on.
Y'all just flipped the script.
Hold on,
let you
because I'm trying to
yourself.
explain it to you.
Go ahead.
Right? Because we're out here for a lawful call for service, and we contacted you lawfully. But okay, you don't have to agree. I'm just telling you.
We most definitely finna try. Okay, I'm going to the police department. That's not law. That's not law, sir.
So,
that's not law.
To
show ID, sir.
Can I ask what you've been doing?
You need reasonable, articulable suspicion that a crime is being committed. Now, you cannot turn. Look, he putting his gloves. He ready to go hands on.
He's cold-blooded. Hey, listen.
My hand's cold.
What do you do for a living?
Why does it matter?
I'm just curious now. You was asking me all kinds of questions and I answered them. Come on now.
That's fine.
And you know what I do for a living. I'm asking you what you do for a living.
You're using police tactics now.
I'm asking what because I want to explain
okay,
something to you.
I'd rather not answer that.
Okay, you don't have to.
I'm just out here exercising rights.
Okay.
Now, and if you're trying to turn legal, constitutional, protected activity into a crime to try to get my ID, that look bad, Officer Bailey.
I'm not saying that.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Am I legally required to give you my ID right now on this call?
You are.
I am not.
Yes, you are.
Yes, let's get a captain out here, sir.
No, captain's not going to come out here.
Let's get a captain. If somebody's trying to infringe on your rights, a captain should come out here. If I'm calling somebody higher than you, sir.
What'll happen is you'll be placed under arrest for failing to identify
That's
yourself.
a secondary crime. You got to commit a first crime first to even have to ID, sir.
No.
Yes, you do.
No.
I challenge you on that, sir. You willing to arrest you?
You don't want to do that because
that's on you, sir. That's on you. Your qualified immunity is gone. Everything because you stepping on constitutional rights now, Mr. Officer Bailey.
Now it makes sense why the cameraman was asking all these questions. He wanted to test the competence of the cops, and within minutes, we see him failing all grounds of logic. Remember, he's been on the force for 17 years.
Can I explain something to you?
Go ahead. I was just saying, man, y'all some cool guys, but that's why you cannot trust the police because y'all act like cool guys and then try to flip the script.
And now you're interrupting. You won't even let me talk.
Because the whole thing, man, you act like a good. Go ahead. Let me let you talk. Let me let you talk.
Okay.
That's why you can't trust the police.
Okay. Except that I just told you, I've been doing this for 17 years.
Infringing on people's rights?
No. I've been doing this line of work for 17 years, right?
Okay.
I have done that without complaint or lawsuit on my record.
Okay, this will be the first.
No, it won't be.
This will be the first, sir.
This is the thing.
Go ahead.
Between the two of us, I am the subject matter expert on the law, and that includes constitutional law. I have hundreds of hours of study and application of that in my line of work. We are out here for a lawful reason. You've been contacted for a lawful purpose, us performing our duties. That is 100% true, whether you like it or not. And it is within that course of my duties that I'm asking you to provide a name and date of birth that I can verify, and we can let you go.
That's incorrect. Let me ask you a question.
I'm not going to ask you again.
Let me ask you a question. Okay, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question now.
I will answer it, and then you will identify yourself and you will go to jail.
If I'm standing on the sidewalk eating a bowl of cereal, and someone don't like that, just listen.
People can say what you're doing there.
Anything. You can't turn a constitutional. This is First Amendment, freedom of the press.
And I'm not stopping you from recording.
But that's what you're doing.
No, I'm not stopping
Anybody can say anything is suspicious. You standing on the corner eating a bowl of cereal. Why is he on this corner eating a bowl of cereal?
Because suspicious part we're talking about is you're recording a building, not only just a building, a bank, which banks get robbed.
But what's suspicious about from public? There's
I've already explained that.
But there's no expectation of privacy in public.
You're exactly right. Exactly right. Nobody's accusing you of violating any kind of privacy laws. Nobody's accusing that whatsoever.
So listen, sir, and you say you've been doing this for so long, and you should even know this too. What was your name again?
Officer Savage.
Savage. Listen, to get someone ID, they have to commit a crime,
no, they don't.
not just a service call.
They don't.
They do, sir.
All we need is reasonable suspicion, and we've
of a
reached
crime.
That.
Of a crime. What crime am I doing? I'm simply just recording, sir.
I've already asked I've already asked.
Now you can politely. Yes, and I did nothing wrong.
And I asked you a handful of questions.
So let me ask you this. Me doing nothing wrong. Just simply out here with my GoPro in public because someone don't like me pointing at their building. There's no expectation of privacy in public. I'm exercising constitutional protected rights.
I completely understand what you're
And I wouldn't resist or anything if you guys want to attack me or anything. I see you trying to circle behind me. I come in peace. I'm really the most chill guy. But my thing is, I exercise my rights, and I don't let anyone infringe on the rights.
Okay.
That's all I'm doing.
I hear you, and
So here's the picture in front of us, the classic case of what's the crime, and the cop saying, give me your name. This is the time for you to comment below what you think is the right thing to do in such a situation. Should you give your details to the cop, which may ring you up in the system and cause issues for you in the long run, or should the cop try to explain the crime in a way that makes sense for all parties? Let us know what you think.
You're not going to find somebody more in lockstep with your ideas on that.
That's all I'm doing.
We were out here on a suspicious activity call.
That's not a crime.
Every legal right to identify you.
To
identify you. There's case law. You need to
what
do
law
research.
is it? So what law?
You need to do research.
What law?
I cannot tell you the name of the case
Why
law
not?
right now.
25 years?
Because 17 years.
17?
Because I know hundreds and hundreds of laws, and I don't remember the specific name.
But y'all always get IDs. This should be at the top of your list, though.
Yeah.
It's like you're addicted to IDs. Be honest. Why do you want my ID? You want to run my name? That's all you want to do?
I am documenting.
Because I did no crime, sir.
We stood here for how long?
I did no crime.
How long have we stood
You've been here. He's been here for 12 minutes. You've been here for
12 minutes.
14 and a half.
12 minutes.
We just been having a cordial conversation.
Except
being cool guys.
Okay. Let me ask you a question then. Did you feel like you had the right to leave at every moment of this conversation?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Fair enough.
When I see you coming, like, why would I run from you? I did nothing wrong.
You were gonna run.
So when you came, I'm like, let me just have a cordial conversation. Because my thing is, I love shining light on the police. Okay. Now, whether you look good or bad, that's on you. No, I'm actually here to make you guys look good. To show that you know the law.
I do.
That's all I do.
But here's the problem, and you know.
That's all I do.
You know the basic constitutional rights. That's very clear. What you haven't studied.
That's all I'm exercising.
Is the case law that comes from that stuff. Thousands and thousands and thousands of police calls for service and contacts every single year, and they all go just like this.
I do, Officer Bailey, sir.
Okay, but you don't know because you would know what I'm saying is accurate.
Listen, and this is just the basics. We're dealing with the First Amendment here.
Sure.
A guy standing in public.
And nobody's stopping you from exercising it. I haven't asked you to stop recording.
Okay. Well,
I haven't.
I
haven't even told you can't video the buildings.
So what about the Fourth Amendment?
What about it?
What about the Fourth Amendment? Because that's what you're doing right now. You asked me for my ID.
What about it?
I have rights to privacy, sir. I don't have to show my ID if I haven't committed a crime. And then you said failure to ID. I have to commit a crime first to show you my ID. Failure to ID is a secondary crime, sir. How am I educating you on 17 years on this?
You're not educating me because you're incorrect. You are incorrect.
So what is the Fourth Amendment? What is the Fourth Amendment? Because that's what we get right now. This is the Fourth Amendment. Me recording is my First Amendment. You're asking me for my ID. This is the Fourth.
I'm going to arrest you at this point.
I'm not going to resist.
Yeah. Okay. You're under arrest.
I'm under arrest.
I'm not going to take that out of your hand yet. For nothing, dude. All you had to tell me was your name.
For nothing. I did nothing wrong.
There you have it. The cop's patience runs out and he does what they always do, make an arrest. It all started jolly but ended up in handcuffs just because the cop didn't know the law even after 17 years of being on the force.
You don't exercise the right. Okay. So you're a First Amendment auditor, probably. I got a YouTube channel, think you're cool, a bunch of followers. You don't understand the law like I do.
I do, sir.
You don't.
I didn't do nothing wrong.
Because I don't.
You arrested me for nothing wrong.
I don't come to your place of business and tell you how to do your job.
I'm not at your place of business.
You are.
I'm in public, sir.
You are at my place of business. Where do I operate?
All right, for your safety,
Come on, sir, for your safety and mine, I'm going to pat you down and give you some on your.
I have nothing.
I
have nothing.
Okay.
Ain't nothing in my pocket but my cell phone.
Where's your ID at?
I don't have my ID.
Keys.
What's your last name? What's your last name, sir?
You said you arrested me. I have right to me. You need to read me my name.
This is not a guilt-seeking question, and I don't need to read you Miranda rights. Again, you're incorrect. So, what is your last name?
I'm still required just to make sure for my safety and yours.
Identify yourself is only going to make your booking process take infinitely longer.
That's a secondary contract. I didn't do that.
We're not debating it at this point. What is your last name? What is your last name? Okay. We'll just ID you at the jail, or you'll sit there.
I have the right to remain silent.
I'm not asking you guilt-seeking questions, dude. No, your ID is not a guilt-seeking question. You need to do some more studying, big guy. Did you collect his property yet?
I don't have nothing on me.
Hey, dude, you got a cell phone, you got this. I am going to stop your recording.
We should make it known that Mr. 17 years on the force didn't even inform his supervisor to defuse the situation and just went ahead and made the arrest, which is not always the case in such peaceful situations. Remember, cops should try to defuse the situation more than try to make arrests, which clearly didn't happen. This also acts as a reminder that we need more cops like Sergeant Gonzalez from the previous story. Luckily, the cameraman knew his rights, and despite the cops trying to get the name for a long time, he didn't give it up even off camera. As you can tell, the cop's ego was hurt and he knew he didn't have anything on the cameraman. Yet they kept him in the holding cell for at least 2 hours before letting him go.
Hey y'all, so this is Bailey, y'all. They took me to jail. This is Bailey, bro. I just got out of booking. That's Bailey. Here go my stuff. I just got out of jail. I didn't give him my name. Y'all can't get nothing from me. I didn't give him my name. They took me to jail. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I tried to tell him, y'all. Do you want to call a captain? You want to get somebody that know what's going on and ask them what's going on? Do you want to call a captain? He said he been on the force 17 years. He know what's going on, and I'm obligated to give him my my ID. Yeah, he learned real quick. He didn't want to drop me back off where they picked me up at. They picked me up right here. So yeah. Let me get my stuff, y'all. Y'all already know what's next. Y'all already know what we got to do.
More of this to come in future videos, so make sure to subscribe to our channel to stay in the know. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.